Yeah, it was an experience. Yeah, it was my first business coach, but just from what I saw, you know, out there and comparing it to Melissa, there's no comparison at all. But I think what was tripping me up in my business was things were going okay, but I wasn't really growing at the pace that I wanted to grow. And my marketing and lead generation efforts they were suffering. I needed some help. I needed some guidance. I tried a couple different things. I tried reading a couple books. Also tried implementing a couple different frameworks, but they didn't work. A lot of it was analysis paralysis. It was just so much information and just trying to chunk it up and make it applicable to my business was really tough. Even though I thought it would be pretty simple and straightforward, that wasn't always the case. And it was actually, like I said, pretty overwhelming. I looked at several different coaches, and Melissa was the first one that I actually approached. I looked at, how they worked and looked at their websites, of course, and attended a couple webinars. None of them really just stood out like Melissa. And I just stumbled across her webcast or her podcast. It just resonated with me. And I knew she was a coach instantly. It was very informative. She simplified her process. I thought it was going to be very business-like and very technical and very stringent and just structured. But there was a lot of introspect there as well. The why questions and the why conversations really helped a lot, really made me key in on why I was doing this. And that helped me to just continue to keep pushing and really focus on, the personal accountability, even with Melissa's tough love. So it just really made me focus and, stay persistent and just stay accountable to myself, not just to Melissa, but to myself as well. Just working with Melissa the last couple of months have really just brought to light some of the things that were tripping me up, the perfectionism, the procrastination, and it really highlighted the areas that I need to focus on to move the business forward. And once she, shined the light on 'em, it was like it was a new day, and things just took off. And it was really that strategy, those systems, and, that external accountability as well as the internal accountability. And that really just was a formula for success. It was like working with a friend that was really holding you accountable to your goals. And she wasn't afraid to show that tough love. She wasn't afraid to call me out on things. She wasn't afraid to say, hey, this is what I see in you. And I really appreciated that. And again, it motivated me to say, well, hey, yeah, I can't let myself down, but I don't want to let my friend down either. Well, my business coach, I was in the same boat as far as hesitating to hire a business coach, but I had a couple of friends that were encouraging me to do so a year or two ago. And I gave it some thought, but never really acted on it. And I finally said, you know what, if I really want to experience some serious growth, I want to get from where I am now to where I want to be, I really need some help. And it was just, coming to terms with myself and saying, hey, even though this is my business, I need someone to help me grow it. And I need some external help. And that's when I finally decided to go on my journey to find a business coach. And once I found Melissa, I knew she was a coach for me. And I knew she was a coach to help. But to anyone that's looking for a business coach and that may be in that same position, do it. Don't wait. It's a significant investment. It's going to take some soul searching to answer the questions, and she's going to do some digging, but it is well worth it.